Do you ever find yourself worrying about what people might think when you're writing? And do you ever feel that because that concern is there, then there must be a reason to worry? That there could then potentially be the fact that people won't like what you say, or people will think that you're an idiot or weird. What I want to explain is that this concern that we have about what others think is actually an outmoded version of the survival instinct that doesn't want us to get kicked out of the tribe. It doesn't want us to get dumped in the jungle on our own, where we know that we're not going to survive. So on our phones, it's pretty clear to see when one of our apps is out of date, when one of our apps needs an update, right? There's a little notification and it tells us this. If you're worrying about what people think, if you're worrying about the reaction that your readers are going to have to your writing, it's the same as getting a notification on your phone. It's not to say, hey, there's a reason to worry. It's to say, hey, you need an update. So before I explain that a little bit more, I want to offer you this invitation because I know as a performance coach for writers that this kind of work takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of step by step. I have founded a private Facebook group, and in this group we are taking those steps. We are doing that really specific work. We are updating our apps, and I would love it if you do ever find yourself worrying about what others think, if you came and joined us, because this will be the right place for you and I would love to help you. This analogy of apps, this analogy of worrying about what other people might think. You know, right, that when you download the update that the app runs a lot smoother, yeah? There's no glitches. It stops crashing. So again, I want you to see that concern about what others think. It's the glitch, it's the crash. And if that kept happening with your app, you would want to seek a way to update it. You would know that it wasn't quite functioning properly. But with this concern about what others think, it might be that you've got to a place where it's always been there, and so you just think it's part of the system, without realizing that it's an indication that you just need a reboot, you just need an update. What if you were to imagine running without that glitch, without that crash? What if you were to picture yourself sitting down to write and that concern not being there? It might be replaced by an excitement. It might be replaced by a clear idea of where your writing is taking you and the kind of life that is going to be possible because you're putting this time in, because you're making progress with your writing. And you know that by doing that, by showing up every day, you're going to be able to build a really beautiful career out of your writing. And then the moment that you start to worry about what others may think is simply a moment that you say, oh, I just need to go and get my update. Reset to that other place that I have begun to know quite recently, because I've begun to see that when I do worry about what others think, it's not real. It's not an indication that I need to be concerned, but simply a notification that I need an update. So this idea that it's an outmoded program, hundreds and thousands of years ago, we didn't want to stand out. We wanted to stay within the tribe. We wanted to stay within the group. It was safer. But now things are so different. Now writers want to stand out. They want to get noticed. In the sea of words, they want their audience to be able to pick out their words and to know them. And that's why it's so vital that when you start to reboot and update, you then start to make those steps in your writing career, that are really going to launch you, that are really going to bring you the results that you're dreaming of. So this is my invitation. See those concerns as a little notification. Get back on the App Store, or in my case, come into the Facebook group and reach out for help. Come and ask me, what do I need to do to reboot? Wishing you an amazing day with your writing, wishing you an amazing week with your writing. And if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel and you have a writing dream, then this is totally the place for you. So do subscribe, because I would love you to keep track of these videos and keep striving towards that beautiful writing aspiration that I know you must have if you've been watching this video right through to the end. There are 2 a week, and the aim is to make sure that you overcome self-doubt, that you create irresistible habits, and that you build a freelance career that is going to pay for more than just the groceries. So I'll see you in a few days' time. And come find me over on Facebook. There's a link in the comments below. Take care.